Oh, I gotta put the phone down. Okay. Humans, one of the most relevant videos you'll ever see. One of the most, again, most relevant videos you'll ever see. One of the most relevant videos ever made. This is up there with the mighty Devon Magic, because now that mofo, I don't deal with his music, but whatever. But his skill is compiling information and making outstanding. But this, all right, hold on. Claudio, Claudio Nocelli, bravo. Oh, bravo. I've never done. Outstanding. Bravo. Okay. It just reminds me, like, when I said, like, I would not be here, there's no way with all the brain fucking I was going through. And the meth, which I didn't know was conscious at the time. You know what I'm saying? But the brain fucking. And then, like, why do you think I'm being brain fucked? I'll take anything. I don't know why no one's smoking weed. There's no one smoking weed, and we're not smoking weed before we're taking the meth, is what was stupid. If you smoke weed before you take meth, you won't be taking so much meth, or you won't be taking meth at all. I mean, that's what I remember. Like, oh, that's why you should. I mean, I know it turned into whatever shit. Hey, no joke. He gets, because, and the indigenous get it too, but this is why I'm trying to remind the indigenous. Any of those that haven't stopped. If you're still teaching that nihilism, when you're teaching spinning globe, you're teaching nihilism. That's why I'm here. That's why I had to, as an autistic person, it's kind of natural. The horse had to be beaten to death. So when I was on the internet, the reason why I created the reason I ever created, I didn't know about Twin Souls at the time. The reason why I ever created a social media, what do you call this? Is that how the brain does? The reason why I ever created a profile, a page, a channel. Don't say channel. The reason why I ever created a social media channel ever is this subject right here, because the adults wanted to keep killing the children because of nihilism. They had nothing left. If we were spinning meaninglessly, pointlessly everywhere, and an asteroid can come get you at any time, and you're just an accident in the soup of a big bang, big dingy ding bang boogity boo. He gets it. That's why I'm clapping. Claudio Nocelli, get bravo, sir. Bravo. I'd have to give, I don't know, outstanding, because he gets it. It's about the nihilism. So when people want to talk about it, it's arbitrary, like, or like, what was it? I'm sure he stopped by now, right? Theoropophysis. When like, when you remind him to remind children that we're not spinning, and about the dome, he's like, well, we are not your belief. I mean, just went on this was years ago. Just like, well, does that coincide with me putting your comments to remind you? Because your next video is, you are not your beliefs. What is that? No, there are no beliefs. There's only facts. And no, so you shouldn't be your beliefs. Be a lie? No, you shouldn't be a lie. What does observation have to do with beliefs? That's why there are no beliefs. There's observation. You observe facts. You observe actuality. You observe reality. Right? Theoropophysis? The mighty theoropophysis. Like, that's what my problem with everybody. And then you get the whatever so-called American Indian on TikTok. That's the accepted model. No. So I don't care if 75 Messenger better stop. If he hasn't, yeah, you want to tell me I need you to? Yeah, that's wrong with that. You're dealing with the divine feminine on that one. This is you got this, Melissa Orson? Yeah, I'm sure you understand by now. Awakening Leela. I'm sure you got it by now. That's just why you got that John Washington, so we don't play with this issue. You can't teach our children nihilism, especially with what's going on with social media and AI trying to kill them. Between nihilism and AI faking as people in their profiles and social media, we leave our children no chance. That's why we don't play with this issue. There is nothing possible but nihilism and their spinning globe galaxy narrative. But Rob, the thing is, humans, if you don't treat yourself to this, it's your own damn fault. But I gave you the information, but the point is, he gets it. It's about the nihilism, and that's why the story exists. That's why this false narrative exists, is the nihilism. And we can't survive in this AI-controlled culture on the back of nihilism. on the foundation of nihilism. You understand? The elderly and the children are being culled at the same time by the exact same process. Meaning basically by AI, by the supercomputer. But bravo. This is one native. He's brown, so I'm going to say native. I don't know where he's from that gets it. But there's one brown man that definitely gets it now, don't you? That's what the problem. So you don't come to me with that's the accepted model or that's what we were told. Walk outside and look at any body of water. And if it's still there, then you know for certain we're not spinning. And again, as I said in another video, these bones were conveniently found all on top of each other when they were searched for. So when one of these people went to search for dinosaur bones, they just happened to be all piled on top of each other in the exact place they were looking. Then never displayed in museums because they claim they have to protect them. That's awfully convenient. And these, I don't know maybe about that one, but that's at least the time. Most of the proposed dinosaurs would have collapsed upon themselves and suffocated immediately if they existed. There is no possibility that the proposed dinosaurs in the museums ever existed. No possibility. That's not dinosaur juice. That's Earth's blood, and you're gonna have to face the truth, humans.